this week, I'll be honest, this week I'm a bit all over the place, but such is life. So the clips that you would have seen before was actually taken on Mother's Day. We had such a nice day with my mum and my sister in Glasgow. We went and done kind of bits around town. We went and got like soldered bracelets at B51. What a great wee place that is, by the way. Me and my best friend went and got soldered bracelets from there. Must have been September last year because it was after my birthday. We had such a nice time, and I came back and showed my mum and my sister. I was like, oh, for your Christmas, I was like, we'll go and get the soldered bracelets from B51 Boutique, and then we just haven't been since. So I thought that'll be a nice thing to do on Mother's Day. And then we went and spent the rest of the day kind of about Glasgow, and we ended up going to Everyman Cinema down in Princes Square, and what an experience that was. What a lovely day we had, honestly. We ended up going to see Wicked Little Letters, which had Olivia Colman in it, and it was a movie. It was based on a true story about this kind of religious woman who'd kind of been suppressed in her household that wrote these like really explicit letters to like people in her town, kind of getting her feelings and thoughts and like hundreds of swear words in it and stuff like that. Olivia Colman's like unreal enemy, and it was such a good movie. I would never have went to see it off my own bat, would never have done that, but my mum was like, oh, mum will go and see it, and I was like, it's Mother's Day, do whatever you want to do. I am fearing I'm getting ill. I can feel it in my throat. Oh no, my pal's going to kill me if I say I'm not going out on Saturday. I'm really trying not to get ill, but anyway. No, I can feel it in my throat. This is not good. So anyway, it's currently Wednesday. My life is all over the place. My books are all over the place at the minute. I am currently in the middle of reading 4 books. 2 of them I am 64% in. One of them I am 3 chapters in, and then another one I am 31 pages in. So how this has happened, I really don't know. Well, I do, because I chose to do this. I'm not really like this at all. I used to be a kind of person, I was like, I can only read 1 book at a time, whereas now I literally have 4 on the go. I kind of like it, I'm not going to lie, because I can kind of have wee bits of everything, but I feel like I've been reading these for a wee while now, and I kind of want to finish them. So for the next maybe like 4 or 5 days, what day are we on? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe 5 days, probably 4 though. I'm going to see how much of these books I can get read and if I can actually finish any of them. Okay, so let me tell you the ones that I'm currently in the middle of. One of them I have like solely been doing like listening to on audio, and that is I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy. This book, listening to it is so good. Like every single person that I had seen that had read this book was like, listen to the audiobook. Listen to the audiobook, it is phenomenal. And it is. I remember seeing Jeanette McCurdy going on talk shows talking about this, and like I would see content online, I would see people talking about it online, saying how wild it was. Her mum, it was cracked. Let's not kid ourselves on. What was she all about? So anyway, I have been listening to this. I'm currently 64% of the way through, and I have really been enjoying the audiobook version of this. I have not picked up the physical copy at all, and I probably won't, because I'm enjoying the audiobook so much. And then the second book I have been kind of listening to on audio and reading physically, because I have been tabbing this, is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Now, I initially started this reading it, and then I thought, do you know what, I kind of want to see what the audiobook's about, because I've seen one TikTok. That's all it takes really. It was a wee clip of this audiobook, and I was like, yeah. And I'm sure it was the bit where it had a southern accent calling her darling, and I was like, oh no, I have been sucked in. I have been sucked in once again. And do you know what, I'm glad, because the audiobook of this has been fantastic. I have been tabbing this with 2 colours, so I've been using purple and green, and the purple is just like wee bits from like giggling, kicking my feet, I like what's being said, and then green is like kind of information that I think is going to be useful for the rest of this book and then future books. So like what the powers are, information, all that kind of stuff. I step up from the romance novels where I pick 1 colour and just tab what I like, and I feel like it's been working well for me so far. We might eventually get to the tabbing portion where I'm like 5 different colours, this, that and the next thing, but not at this moment in time. So far with this book, I am enjoying it. It's not my favourite thing I've ever read in my life, but it's very fun, decently paced. I'm enjoying the characters. I would like to see where the story goes. Then another book I'm 3 chapters into right now, and that I would really like to read a bit more of this, because I don't think I've read any more of this since February is All About Love by Bell Hooks. I would really like to at least get another couple of chapters into this. At least. And I would like to absolutely have it finished by the end of the month, because literary.compass on Instagram, it's their non-fiction book for the first quarter of the year, so I would like to see what everybody's thoughts are and the discussion on that. And then because it's me, I have started reading a romance, and I've started reading The Roommate Risk by Talia Hibbert. So far I am on page 31 and I like the characters. How could you not? I can feel the chemistry from the cover. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's going to be a nice friends to lovers, but already he is so interested in her. So the plan for tonight is I'm going to, where I'm up to on audio is where I'm going to read physically here so that I can tab it, and then after that I think I'm going to go back to reading The Roommate Risk, because I just like reading a wee romance at night. It's 10:10. How is that the time? How's that the time? I used to be a person that was like sleeping by 10, and I would love to be a person that sleeps by 9:30. I want to be an early bedder. I want to be an early nighter. I want to be an early sleeper. My body and mind just will not allow me at this time. I'd like to be a well-rested girl, and I'm not at the moment. I don't feel like a well-rested girl. I'm going to go and read Powerless now. I'm in the mood for a fantasy. Hi, since it's Friday and it's still daylight outside, I thought I would come and have a chat, because I haven't really vlogged a lot this week, and what I have vlogged, I haven't really been chatting in it. Yesterday, honestly, I was just very overwhelmed with, I swear the dust in this room is actually outrageous. Like, I dust so many times a week and it just does not go away. Also, I look as if I've got dark under eyes. I kind of do today. What's that all about? Maybe just because I'm wearing mascara. I don't know. I'm just coming to have a chat and possibly a wee reading update, because I fancied it. I'm actually going to show you this sticker. So tomorrow I'm out for my friend Chloe's birthday. We're going to a pub crawl, and I got her this wee sticker. You're actually having a laugh. I have had this in here for months that says for Chloe, and I don't have this fucking sticker. Okay, panic over. They were in a different envelope. Like, I literally put a post-it on it and was like, for Chloe, and it wasn't in that one. I was about to freak out there. That scared me for a wee bit. You'd have seen the concern. She's very into reading, and she reads the most outrageous books ever, and I love it. But we both love a cowboy romance, and I got these wee stickers because she recently got a Kindle. She was actually buying everything in paperback, and I was like, you must be out of money. So she recently got a Kindle, and I thought, I'm just going to get a wee Kindle sticker. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. And it's all glittery. Look how cute that is. I think that is so stunning. I am so excited to go out tomorrow. I'm going out with my friend Hayley, and I'm going out with Chloe, and I'm going to meet some other girls out as well. I'm looking forward to it, because I am, like, realistically, I am like a hermit. Like, I don't love going out. I don't love going out. I just don't love it. Like, I like speaking to people and I like people watching, but like, I don't particularly love going out. Or do you know what? That's not true. I do like going out, but I just like, I like my comforts, you know? I'm going to drink this tea because it's going to get cold. A perfect temperature to drink. I'm actually drinking my tea and eating this cookie. This is an M&S, Marks and Spencer's milk chocolate chip cookie. Best milk chocolate chip cookies out there. Like, yeah, the Crow agrees. Also, has anybody seen that Crow trailer? Best believe I'm going to be seeing that. Best believe it. Oh my god, such a good cookie. You'll never have a cookie like this. A supermarket cookie. I'm sure there are bakeries out there that do much better, like, proper gooey homemade cookies, but like, in terms of supermarket cookies, M&S is the one. And the ones I'm talking about, it's from their actual bakery section. It's not from their, now you can get the cookies that are like in a multi-pack, not a multi-pack, but the cookies that are not from the bakery and are just like kind of in the normal packaging. There's a pack of cookies in there, and they're like, what are they called? They're the Sicilian lemon and white chocolate cookies. Oh my gosh, they're so good. They're smaller than these cookies, like the bakery cookies, but unreal. And my thinking is, tonight, I have a wee bit to do tonight, because I know I'm going out tomorrow. I want to kind of get prepped for going out and getting stuff ready for Sunday. I need to do my eyebrows, I don't actually get my eyebrows done. I just kind of tweeze them into like a shape that I like, but I have not done them in ages because I've been trying to grow them, and they're like, my eyebrows are pretty thick. Like, look at them. They're pretty thick at the moment. But there's like wee bits kind of here and there and in the middle that I want to get rid of. So I'll do my eyebrows later on. What else do I need to do? I'm actually just going to pack my bag for tomorrow because I want to be really prepared. Like, I want to be able to wake up tomorrow morning, read a wee bit in my book, and just kind of mosey on through the day. I'm probably going to need to leave around 1 o'clock because I'm going to my friend Hayley's beforehand. Right, I've had to shift you because the lighting was actually irritating me. So I'm just going to give you a reading update from here because I never even gave you a reading update there. I'm currently an hour and 20 minutes from finishing I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I've been listening to this on an app called BookBeat. It looks like this. I honestly think it's so good. I downloaded it. I've done the free trial. I think it was 20 hours I got with the free trial. I can't remember. But I've used the free trial, but I'm subscribing because I think it's so good. So your basic account is $5.99 a month and that gives you 20 hours. So I've got the standard account, which is 50 hours a month for $9.99. And then there's a premium account, which is 100 hours a month and that's $14.99. I think that is such, like, I think it's good for your money. But I think 50 hours a month is solid for me, and I have used the 20 hours up that I got in my subscription in the past, like, what, 2 weeks, which is like 14 days, so I probably will use up the 50 hours. I've been listening to I'm Glad My Mum Died, as I said, by Jeanette McCurdy, and I have also been listening to Powerless on this, and I think I said the other day, I've never really listened to like a fiction book. I keep going to say audibly. Is audibly the right word? Is audibly even a word? Audibly? Audibly. You know when you say a word and you just think that's not even a word? Is that a word? I'm going to need to look that up. But I'm going to go and physically read some of Powerless because I'm currently up to chapter 35 on audiobook, and I would like to kind of catch up and like tab the bits that I wanted to tab in this wee section because I remember listening to it and screaming in the car. What I really want to do is kind of give my bookshelf a wee reshuffle. Because last week I filmed a haul, I have a bunch of new books that I kind of just want to put on my shelf so that they're options for my TBR, and there's a couple of books that were on my shelf that I kind of don't want them to be there anymore. I have a tote bag at the bottom of my bed that is an absolute eyesore, like I'm sick looking at it, and it's all books that I want to unhaul. Would you guys be interested in seeing an unhaul? Like, I like watching unhauls, but I'm a nosy person. Like, would you guys be interested in seeing an unhaul? Like, books that I'm not going to keep anymore, or books that I'm going to give to friends? Like, would you be interested in seeing that? Let me know. And also, oh my gosh, there's actually so many April releases coming out. I keep a note on my phone, and there's actually so many books coming out in April. Like, so many new releases. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to cope? Anyway, I'm going to go, and I'm going to go and read, and I'm going to go and speak to my family because I have just heard them come in. And then that'll be it for the night. How many times am I going to say I'm going to go? I'm going to go right now. Bye. So here's the thing. I am currently on chapter 34 physically, right? Now I managed to get up to chapter 35 audibly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that I have never done before. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to read it physically while listening to it. Wild idea. I know. Hundreds of people do this on a regular basis, and I have never done it before. So I'm very excited to try it and see how I feel about it. I'm getting to a point in the book where I'm just like, can we move on? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, can we push this story on a wee bit? It might just be because I've already listened to it and I'm just like rereading bits just to get on. But yeah, I'll be honest, there's some bits of this story that are annoying me, and then there's other bits where I'm like really enjoying it. I can put my finger on what's annoying me about it. I wish the two of them were just that wee bit more vulnerable, and I know we'll probably get to that stage in like the next couple of chapters in this book, but I'm like, it seems all very surface level, relationship wise, right? Relationship wise, I feel like it's all very surface level at the minute, and I'm like, wait a minute here, what do you actually like about each other? And this happens all the time in romance books where the two characters like end up really liking each other, and like, why? What makes you like them? What is appealing about them to you? Tell me. Apart from the fact that they're good with weapons and they're a bit intriguing, what do you actually like about the other person that I'm supposed to believe that you're interested in? See if there's not a lot. How am I supposed to believe that?
It doesn't matter whether it's YA, if it's adult, if it's fantasy, if it's an actual romance, whatever. I feel the chemistry, but only on a surface level. Like, I need some vulnerability. I need some emotion. I want somebody to cry, right? I want somebody to be in peril, and I want the other person to be like, I need tears, right? And that's not to say that you need tears, right? But I'm looking for some tears. I need somebody to be so overwhelmed with emotion that they simply have to do something about it, you know? But I don't even know if that's going to happen in this book. Maybe this just is not the book for that. And if that's the case, that's absolutely fine. It's still kind of fun, and I'm still enjoying it. But yeah, I'm just a bit like, can we get to something now? We've had a trial, and then a week passes, and I'm like, wait a minute here. What's happened in that week? What do you mean there's a week past? What do you mean? What have you been doing in that week? How are you getting space in between trials? Regardless, I am enjoying it, and I'm going to continue reading and listening to this evening because I ended up going for a nap earlier. Oh, disaster struck. I went for a nap. It was too cosy in the den downstairs. It's one of the rooms where, see the sofa in it? Oh my god. See if you lie down on it, it's game over. I'm gonna go. Bye. I don't need to say bye after every clip, but what happens if you don't see me again? Oh, that's cryptic. Bye. Hi. I bet you've never seen me look like this before, because I never do my hair like this, like ever, because I'm like, my wee face is so round. I'm trying to decide. So, my dad, I was going to say I've put a shelf up. I certainly have put a shelf up. I certainly haven't put a shelf up, but my dad has, and I am going to fill it because I'm rearranging my books. I'm doing this at 10 to 8 on a Sunday night, and I wish I'd started it earlier, but I just couldn't be bothered. And I've been doing other stuff, you know, so am I going to watch this back and absolutely hate my hair? Maybe. Right, so I actually paused and watched that back, and my hair actually looks quite nice, I'm not gonna lie, especially this side of my hair. This side of my hair, not so much. This side of my hair is giving. This side of my hair is giving something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so I'm trying to decide what books to go on that shelf right there. These are going to be on their lonesome up there because Thrive is going to be on like my TBR bookcase. What are we going to put up here? Another one I think I'm going to put up there is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. This is a special edition. It has like wee notes and in the margin and stuff like that. Like, see there? How cute, right? I loved Archer's Voice when I read it last year for the first time, I think. This is what the naked dress jacket looks like. So pretty. So that's going to go up there because I kind of want to put books that I've read and loved up there. And I also think I might want to put like my TBR, like my monthly TBR kind of at the end, like sitting like that or something, just so that I can see it. But then I don't know if I want it there or there, because what one am I most likely to look at? How did my pinkies end up doing this? Do I think it's better up there? Because I'll be seeing it before I go to my bed, but then I'll be like in my bed like that. So would it be better my TBR being up there? I think it would be better my TBR being up there. Emily Henry's coming over here, I have to say. All of these are going to go up here because I love them so much. Will we bring Chestnut Springs over? Oh, do you know what? I never even told you about my night out last night, because this is Sunday, by the way. Happy Sunday. I was out last night for my friend's birthday and met loads of girls. They were all really, really nice. Some of them are readers, and a lot of them love Chestnut Springs. Any girls that haven't read Chestnut Springs, I was like, oh, you should read Chestnut Springs. So I don't know if I'm going to like this, because they're all going to be a bit splayed out now. I really, like, somebody needs to tell me to calm down, because I'm this close to buying every other single book in the Addicted series. I need somebody to tell me, hey, don't do that. They're like £10 to £15 a book. Don't do that. I want to so badly. I had an overwhelming urge today to read Thrive, and do you know why? Came across a TikTok edit, didn't I? Of Connor Cobalt and like all the Calloway sisters, and I was like, oh my god, I just want to sit and read about them all day. Like, I want to know what's going on in their lives. I want to know what's going to happen to them. I feel like it's going to be big on my TBR for April. I keep saying I think I know what I'm going to do, but I don't have a clue. I don't have a screw bit. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It looks alright there, actually. Fuck it, it's going to stay that way for now. quite funny, right? But prepared for this hair to be my new personality trait, because why have I never done this before? I need my rings on. Honestly, like, why was I so scared to do my hair like this for so long? Because I'm feeling it, like, big time. I get why the girls are doing it. I'm coming to give you a wee reading update because I have lots to talk about. First things first, I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Finished listening to it last night. I did not pick up the physical book of this once. I really enjoyed the audiobook experience of this, and if you have it available to you, I would highly recommend the audiobook for this. It was an experience, to say the least. The things that this girl has went through in the short life that she has lived, like, she's only a year older than me, I'm sure she's 31. To have experienced everything in this book at this point in time is a bit, it's overwhelming, the amount of things that, like, the amount of trauma that has been caused by her mother. Your mum and your parents are supposed to be the people that care for you and love for you and protect for you, and just that's supposed to be your safe place, and her mum was not a safe place for her. She probably knew in the back of her mind that her mum was not a safe place for her, that she couldn't help it. She couldn't help constantly wanting to please her mum and, like, be there for her mum and care for her mum, when it really should have been her mum that was caring for her. Like, all the things that she went through in this book are wild. Emotional abuse, mental abuse, making her daughter develop an eating disorder. Like, that is sick. It's sick. That, honestly, is only scraping the surface of what went on in this book. The things that you hear towards the end, I was like, what is going on? I finished this and I gave it 5 stars. I'm really a bit apprehensive about giving memoirs like a star rating, but I think if I really enjoyed it, I'll give it 5 stars, and then if I kinda thought it was okay, I'll just not rate it. As I said, if you can get the audiobook for this, I would highly recommend it, because listening to Jeanette go through the motions of it as well and her describing it was really good. So yeah, I would highly recommend it if you can handle the topics in this. Very good book. First non-fiction book of the year done. Oh wow, and it's a memoir. Holy moly. Now, since I've finished I'm Glad My Mum Died, I actually just picked up another memoir straight away because I was kind of in the mood for it, you know? And I wanted to listen to something last night, but I didn't want to listen to Powerless because I really want to physically read this because I'm enjoying it quite a bit now. So when I was listening in my bed last night, I thought I'm just going to pick up my memoir that is in my March TBR. So I picked up Dave Grohl's The Storyteller, Tales of Life and Music, and let me tell you, so far I'm loving this. I'm a big Foo Fighters fan anyway, but this is really good. Listening to this, phenomenal. I'm only 1 chapter in. I haven't even made it to chapter 2 yet, and I am loving this so far. Oh, I also wanted to show you the book, right? So here's like the actual cover, right? So you get a nice big picture of him in the front, right? Nice picture in the back, and then on, I'm going to lose my place, but it is what it is. The actual hardback is like navy with silver. Love. I'm literally in like navy and grey today, and silver's my thing. The whole thing. Like, physically, I'm loving it. It's got a wee like line drawing of Dave Grohl, cute, and then on the back it says "Turn it up, listen with me." And like on the inside, I don't know what these are actually. Like all of these, I'm going to actually need to go through and have a wee look and see what it is. It's obviously like notes of some kind. I'm loving the wee pictures in it. Like, look how, like, it's just so sweet. What a great picture! Like, what a fantastic picture. Let me just show you that close up. Because what a fantastic picture of the man. Lovely. If you have the audiobook available of this, listen to it, please. It's phenomenal. I love listening to Dave Grohl talk anyway. I think he has like such a fun way that he describes things, and he's so like just, I don't know, it just comes across like very authentic and very himself. So I'm very enjoying this so far. I'm actually going to go a wee walk later on. I'm in my gym shirt gear. Wait till you see it. In my gym shirt gear. Right? I'm actually like, oh my god, I don't have the flexibilities for this. I'm in my gym shirt gear ready to go for later on so that I can listen to this on my walk, because I want to start going walks like more regularly. Can't wait to listen to it when I go on my walk later on. We're going to do a Powerless update, right? So I am on page 471. Shit's hitting the fan. I still am not overly obsessed with it, but I am hooked enough that I've pre-ordered the second book in the series, and I've pre-ordered the wee kind of novella thing that's coming out before then. I think the novella is called Powerful, and then the next book in the actual series is Reckless. I have 30 pages of this left to read, and so far, like, the tension in this book, I'm like on the edge of my seat every page. Like, they've almost kissed once, and it was like, I don't want to tell you when it was, right, but they almost kissed once, And I was like, there's things happening in the coming days. Like, when are we going to get a chance to do this again? Do you know what I mean? And the tension was so high, and they clearly are into one another. But I still, for me, there's not a true like emotional connection for me to be so invested in them so far. And there's obviously going to be betrayal. There's obviously going to be a cliffhanger at the end, because there's only 30 pages to go here and shit is still hitting the fan. I really should have been editing all day, but I sat and I had to finish this today because I thought I actually can't speak to you unless I've finished another book, because I just feel really bad. Like, I've literally spent the whole week. Also, I actually finished a book on Tuesday and never told you anything about it, but it wasn't that good, so I'll just leave you with that and you can watch my wrap up if you want to hear about it. I'm going to go get this finished and then I'm going to edit, and then I'll come and speak to you. I'll come and speak to you before the finish, okay? Okay. I'm nervous of this. I'm nervous. No. 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 No, no. No. I can't. No. No. What do you mean? What? No. No. Why did I not see this coming? But how though? How? My goodness. Payden. Yeah, tab that. Tab that. No! Don't even look back. Don't even. Open me your fucking eyes, man. Like, seriously? Do you, like... Seriously? Shut up. No, you won't have. Oh my god. That's sad. That's sad. Shut up. Yeah, I think you're going to be a different person in the next book. Different vibes. Okay. Right, what would I give this? I think this is a 3.5 for me. It's not quite, I keep getting distracted by my mirrors. Please don't look at that. I think this is a 3.5. It's not quite a 4-star for me. As much as I really enjoyed the last kind of third of it, that's when stuff really started like kicking off. There was bits of this book that annoyed me, bits of this book that I really enjoyed. I think I'm going to settle on a 3.5. I think the next book in this series, hopefully it will kick it up a notch, because I mean the last like 50 pages of that, last maybe like 100 pages really, kicked up a notch anyway. How do I feel about the end of that? I feel quite content about what she done, to be honest, about Payden's actions, because what else was she going to do? I'm quite satisfied with that ending. Don't know how I didn't see that. Don't know how I didn't see that. What is the next book going to be like? What is the next book going to be like? The next book is going to be a wild goose chase, and it's going to be a lot of tension. I think it's going to be kicked up a notch. Big time. I hope it is, because see, towards the end of this it was getting quite brutal. I would love it if it was a bit more brutal, but I understand it's a YA fantasy series, so I can understand why it's not, it might not go all the way there. I would like it to go a wee bit further, just like push it a wee bit. Nothing grim or like too much, you know, but like just push it that wee bit further. And I think the next book could really be a 4.5 stars. Could be a 5, you never know. So I just want to let you know that I really appreciate everybody that's watched this video, because we're nearing on 500 subscribers. Mad. Absolutely crazy. I can't let you face that. There we go, that's a bit better. Now you can only see a wee bit of the mirror. I'm sorry you had to look at that for as long as you did. Hopefully you could avoid it or just not look at it. I'm going to sort that right now, don't you worry. Next video, if you see a mirror, it won't look like that. I promise you. Okay. I'm rambling and yapping and gabbing away here, so I'm actually going to go now. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a wee like, give it a wee thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!